Hi there, and welcome to my channel. My name is Eva, and my aim is to support you on this twin flame and ascension journey. Today, I want to talk about the influence of divine timing on our journey. I'm getting amounts of downloads in the last days and visions, and I want to share some things with you, which I think might be quite important for you. I had an interesting talk with my friend Goody. She has her own channel. It's called Goody Rosehill. The twin flame journey brought us together. We crossed our path and we are really good friends now. And I'm so thankful and enjoying our exchange and being able to support us on our journey. Funny wise, we also recognize again and again that our evolution on this journey is quite in sync. And it's so nice to see and hear that we both experience um, quite similar things on this journey at the same time. And therefore, it's another proof for me that we are really part of a collective, and divine timing is a big thing on our journey. I guess we all know and hear this thing about the divine timing, and some of us might be already fed up with this at some point. But I just realized again that the divine timing has a much more bigger impact and is such a big influence on our path. And so I just experienced that things I already heard a lot of times and which makes sense and which a lot of twin flame readers and coaches are praying. All these things can be recognized and understood by the mind. And then you know what you might have to do and should do here. And there's this little voice in your head that tells you every time you get in another cycle of being too attached to your twin and other things, and every time the longing state is there and the focus on your twin, and every time you're suffering, you already know, I guess, that it's important to shift your vibe and to get in a higher state of consciousness, and you should aim to vibe higher and get in a positive state in your mind too. I guess we all heard these things a lot of times, and we all are doing and trying our best to fulfill this and put ourselves out of the obsession and longing state and trying to focus on ourselves and trying to focus on our journey and our mission and the things we love to do. But the last days, I really experienced that your own soul plan and your own the divine timing really has the last say on this. And that's so interesting, and also it gives me kind of peace inside because I really experienced in the last days that these things I heard a lot are coming from my inside, and it's not coming from the mind anymore, which tells me I should do this, I should do that, I should practice self-love, I should work on my belief patterns and so on. Because now I so clearly feel it from coming from my inside out, and that gives me such a relief. I guess we really are meant to come to a point on this journey where we really leave this state of being fixated and attached to our twin and what's going on with him and what he's doing or not doing and whatever. And on the other hand, trying to get our own things clear. I really think now at some point there's really no other way than stepping out of this twin flame cage. I just got this word cage from Spirit. It's kind of funny, but yeah, it is like that, I guess, at the moment. And at this important point, you really feel from your inside that you want to step out of the story and step out of the attachment and just leave this whole thing beside. And then there's nothing left than you and yourself, your soul, your heart. And I guess that's really a turning point. I got this picture of a little girl holding her teddy bear in her arm, knowing that she's supposed to walk through a dark wood totally alone. And she's taking a deep breath and taking all her courage because she knows there's no way back and it's really time to go through this dark wood totally on her own and leaving everything else beside. I don't say behind because it's not about leaving it behind, it's about leaving it beside you and open your heart for this path and for this experience about going through this wood. And well, of course, it's totally normal to be kind of be afraid of it and not knowing what you will expect when you go this path. But you totally know and you are sure and you feel it that you just have to do it and that's your way and that you will come out on the other side of this wood because that's also the way through and out of the attachment on your twin and not only on your twin also of other relationships which are very important for you and which you're maybe too attached to and in kind of emotional codependency. And I get aware a few days ago that being so focused on your twin and or another person is just because of wanting to escape, to face yourself, wanting to escape all the emotions which are hidden inside, and also trying to escape the feeling of loneliness and being left behind. But it's so clear now. The only way out of this is going through it and going through it on your own without any distraction of an attachment to another person or things. It's really about holding your own and leading yourself through these old wounds and emotions and being the most loving and best friend and lover for yourself, guiding you through this wood. And I can see so clearly now that this is the solution. And so you can release yourself and your twin from any attachment and expectations. And you can set yourself free and your twin too. And so it creates a space where everything is possible and where you know that the universe really has your back and the plan and it exactly knows what's good for you and what is meant for you and you can't miss it at all. But it's so important now to go to through this wood. And now I also get the vision of your twin waiting for you on the other side. Wow, that's so nice. Because maybe you're thinking when you go this way now on your own and you step out for a while of the whole story and the whole twin flame journey and thinking of them and wanting to know what's up with them and being focused on them, that you might lose them. But the opposite is the truth. The whole twin flame activation was meant to bring you to this point It was meant to trigger all your stuff and to trigger the hell out of you, that you have no other chance than get to this point now where you really be there for yourself and hold your own and face all those shadows courageously on your own, and getting the feeling that you can do this. And if you can do this, you can do everything, and you are not longer dependent on other people and what they are doing or not doing. If you go through this wood on your own, you will feel and sense that you don't need anybody else, and therefore you are free and they are free. And when your twin comes in, then, or another person, you can embrace them as a free person and no longer being afraid of falling into codependency again or getting panic of losing them, which creates much more space for real unconditional love. And I can really sense this amazing possibility of being free then, and experiencing real love. I can sense this now, and it's so clear. And I'm so thankful for this experience and for this vision. And that's why I want to share it with you, because I want to give you hope and courage to go on, and that you really can trust in your plan and your path and the divine timing. The universe gives you these insights at the right time, and then it all makes sense. Now I'm really curious if some of you have similar experience in the last days. And if you have any questions, just dare to contact me. My email is on the info page of my channel, or you can also write a comment, of course. So I wish you a very, very peaceful and shifting time and a lot of nice new insights. And feel free to share your own experiences. Much love, Eva.